microphone that's built in through an in-room speaker if you want. So if you just want to have an in-room speaker and no other equipment around, that's fine too. And we can use push to talk, we can use wake words to wake up the assistant if we like. It's also going to be through the microphone on our touch panels. So there's many different ways that you can engage with this new experience, but I'm going to show you on the iPad. So this iPad is more for a proof of concept to show you what the system is capable of. You'll see the feedback on the screen. So as we have a conversation with the home, you're going to see all of that come up here. And we're going to simply start talking to the assistant. Now, first thing I just want to say before we get started is we're trying to open up the technology that's in the home, make it more accessible, make it easier to understand for our homeowners to be able to leverage the value of the technology that's in the space. So, hey Savvy, are you there?
Oh, I'm right here, ready to jump into action. What can I do for you right now?
We're in the living room right now. Can you tell us what we can do?
In the living room, you've got a whole range of fun possibilities. You can adjust the lighting, change brightness, set colors, or color temperature. We've got music going already, so you can play around with tunes, change the volume, or pick a new artist. You can also lower or raise the shades.
Okay, that sounds great. I think I want to put on a light show, but I don't know what ones are available. Can you tell me what my options are?
Absolutely. Here are the light shows you can pick from. 1. Candlelight. 2. Rainbow. 3. Fireworks. Volcanic.
So you can
5.
see
Aurora. 6.
the homeowners might not know that
7,
all of these things
red light.
exist, right? So with a little bit of conversation, we can figure out what we want to do in the space. So,
Light it up.
all right, let's throw on the Aurora light show in the living room and the kitchen. But I also want to open up the shades in the living room and get some more light in our space. For an hour, and Savvy will pick out the pieces that are important for the smart home. So if we were just continuing conversation, it wouldn't even matter. He would work through it. Okay? So this is great for finding something that you want to control and somewhat stepping aside from the traditional app experience, but we can also get recommendations from the system. So Savvy, if I wanted to work from home today, what could I do with my light to make sure I'm fully productive and working my best at home?
You can set your lights to a bright, cool white temperature, which boosts focus and productivity. You could also adjust brightness to a comfortable level, maybe around 70 to 80%, so it's not too harsh but keeps you energized. Want me to set up a perfect work-from-home lighting scene in the living room?
Yeah, can you do that in the living room and the kitchen? So you can see it's adjusted the light to that recommended output. So in some ways it can just do the thing that you want. Other ways you can have a conversation, choose between your options, and then engage the space.
Anything else to boost that productivity?
Now, we've been controlling the environment around us, but we can also control our entertainment. So based on what music services you have, so I have Amazon, I have Apple set up in our demo here, but if you have other music services on your Savant Music, that's great. But we can ask for very specific music.
It'll do Cobas if I want Cobas.
Yeah, as long as it's on our platform, it'll drill into whichever service has the music that you want to listen to. It'll do those searches for you. So is there some music that you want to try playing?
Like Frank Sinatra.
All right, let's do it.
Play some Frank Sinatra in the living room.
And you'll see I'm just managing the microphone just for the loud environment. You see we cranking up the Frank Sinatra here, which is cool.
Found it
Sit back
very
and
easy.
enjoy the classic vibes.
And it's asking. And if I've got multiple music services, how do I, in programming, do I tell it default to Cobas or the title? Or?
So it's going to prioritize based on what everyone really excels at. So if you want an artist radio station or something like that, it's probably going to default to like an Apple that does that more naturally. You can tell it that you want to listen to Qobuz. So you can say, hey, default my listening experience to Qobuz, and then it will just use that to ping. So what you're also seeing in the background, this is a new way that we can visualize the music experience. This is an app running on the Apple TV. Let's put this down for a second. So this is something we're co-developing along with the AI technology. It's a nice reinforcement if you're having a party or something like that. Now it's optional. You don't have to have your TV on all the time. But it's something that you could have it bring up, okay, well, what music are we listening to? It kind of makes it a fun event. So I'll head back for a second. I'll show you that this is really the full music experience. All of the music services that we have set up. We can browse for music, search on our TV if we like.
Music app for Apple TV.
Exactly. Now, one of the cool things that I want to show you here is this idea of widgets. So widgets on your smartphone basically is a way for you to just have a quick button to do something. We're redefining what it means to have a Savant scene. So before, you would make a scene and you would go through all the steps. Which rooms do I want to capture, and what do I want it to do? What do I want to name it? Do I want it to go on a schedule? Like, there's all sorts of questions we ask you in that flow. This is something that is more casual, that leverages the voice that we've just been using. So I'm going to just make a duplicate here. We'll go to our new scene, and I'm going to edit this scene. And now, instead of going through that flow, I'm just going to tell it what I want my scene to do. Can you turn on the Aurora light show in the kitchen in the living room and throw on some Teddy Swims music in the living room as well? So however you want to be specific, as many things as you want to do. Basically, it's doing a test run of that scene. You'll see that it also will engage the music. That's going to pop up here. So we got our Teddy Swims going. And now I've got a brand new scene that I've made. It's given it a custom name based on what we asked it to do. And it's pulled in some cover art from some of the things that it would play. But now this is a different way of thinking about scene creation. And so you don't have to do it on the Apple TV. Think about this being you just having a conversation through your remote and saying, hey, I would love a scene that does this. Can you make that? And now it starts showing up in all the places where you activate scenes from. So this is just us showing you a direction that we're going that is more free-flowing, that leverages all of the same technology to bring a new experience to the home.
Do you have playlists that you already have?
It can queue the playlists up. It can engage the scenes as well. So if you have 100 scenes on your system, you can say activate the welcome scene, and it will do exactly that. So it still has all that access. This is just a different way of getting to some of the same features, if you will. Now, the other thing, let me just go back to our now playing.
Can I tell it something? When the doorbell rings, activate the dependent scene.
So we don't have those automations layered out of the gate. When we go to test this and put this out to beta, this has over 56 languages that it supports day one. So I need help from friends. I only speak English, or at least that's the best language that I speak. So can we?
Español.
So we're in the living room. We have lights that you can adjust. We have shades. We have music. So if you don't mind, let us know what you'd like to have happen.
Me gustaría escuchar a Jorge Drexler y bajar los shades.
Do you want to try one more time just because we're...
Me gustaría escuchar la música
La música de Jorge Drexler está
Drexler.
sonando en el living y las persianas. Perfecto. Jorge Drexler ya está sonando en el living y las persianas se han bajado. A disfrutar de ese ambiente relajado.
Do we get close?
Close, but not.
Depending on which service, there's still maybe some things for us to work out.
He might be on that album.
Way down the list? Yeah. You guys want to try something else? Do you want to have a go?
You want to try language? Russian? Yeah. Можно ли мне включить радио «Серебряный дождь» и свет, белый цвет?
Готово. В гостиной включен яркий белый свет. Если нужно что-то еще настроить, просто скажи.
Да, спасибо.
Отлично. Свет настроен, музыка идет. Атмосфера в гостиной полностью готова.
Good?
Your turn. Look.
So